Hey everyone, and welcome to Canine Dog Talk. Today, we are diving deep, and I mean deep, into the secret language of our four-legged friends. We're going to uncover some of the most profound compliments our dogs give us, the kind of signs that, honestly, most of us miss every single day. So, let's get started.
Just think about that for a second. What if all those quirky little habits your dog has, what if they aren't random at all? What if they're actually your dog's way of saying, I trust you, I'll protect you, and you are the center of my universe? Well, stick around because we are about to find out. So here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll talk about the foundation of trust. Then, we'll look at what it means when they step into that loyal guardian role. After that, we'll get into the really powerful signs of unconditional devotion. And finally, we'll put it all together to see how this strengthens that amazing connection we have with them. All right, first up, trust. This is the absolute bedrock of your relationship. The signs we're about to look at, they show that your dog feels completely 100% safe with you. So let's kick it off with number 7. You've probably seen your dog do this a million times and not thought twice about it. But trust me, this is one of the biggest compliments they can ever give you. So when your dog sleeps with their back to you, that's huge. In the animal world, turning your back on something is a massive risk. It leaves you totally vulnerable. So by doing this, they are literally saying, I don't need to watch out for danger because I know you're watching out for me. You've got my back. That's an incredible level of trust. Okay, moving on to number 6. This one is a lot quieter, a really subtle gesture of connection. You know that moment when instead of barking or whining, your dog just gently places a paw on you? That's not just a random tap. It's a really polite way of checking in. It's almost like they're quietly asking, hey, we're good, right? They're choosing this calm, respectful connection over making a lot of noise, and that's a sign of a really deep emotional bond they only share with you. All right, let's move into our next section, the loyal guardian. This is where trust evolves into protection. These next behaviors show that your dog sees you as a crucial part of their pack, someone worth protecting, no matter what. And coming in at number 5 is a true classic. It's something we often just write off as being, well, a little clingy. Yep, I'm talking about the bathroom escort. This goes way back to their pack instincts. In a dog's world, you just don't leave a pack member alone where they might be vulnerable. So when they follow you in there, they aren't trying to be nosy, they're on duty. It's their way of saying, you matter to me, even in here. At number 4, we've got the quiet security check. You know what I'm talking about, right? Your dog just wanders into the room, makes eye contact for a second, maybe wags their tail, and then just leaves. That's not them being restless. That's a status check. They're literally doing a security sweep to make sure you, their family, are okay. Your presence confirms that everything is safe, and then they can go back to relax. And the third sign is a very active, very clear display of protection. You ever notice how your dog loves to lie right in the middle of a doorway? They're not just trying to trip you, I promise. They're being strategic. They're positioning themselves as a barrier between you and whatever's on the other side of that door. It's an act of pure courage, and they're basically saying, don't worry, I've got this. Nothing gets to you unless it goes through me first. And now, we arrived at our final theme, unconditional devotion. These last 2 signs, they're the ultimate compliments. They show that you are, without a shadow of a doubt, the absolute center of your dog's universe. Number 2 is the one that really surprises most people because it is so often misunderstood. That's right, it's the furry shadow effect. When your dog follows you from room to room all day long, it's so easy to think, oh, they're just being needy, but it's actually the opposite. Your dog is actively choosing to be with you over doing anything else. You are their North Star, their safe place. To them, being near you is just the best place in the world to be. Let that one really sink in for a moment. This isn't about insecurity. This is the deepest, purest form of canine devotion. They're in your orbit because you are their son. It's as simple and as beautiful as that. And that brings us to it, the number 1 absolute deepest compliment your dog can possibly give you. You know it. It's when your dog brings you their favorite slobbery toy, or maybe a stick from the yard, and drops it right at your feet. This is a massive honor. In the animal kingdom, you only share your most valuable resources with family you trust completely. They're not just asking you to play. They are saying, you are family. I want to share my world with you. It's just a profound act of connection. So when you start to see all these signs together, it becomes so clear, right? Our dogs are talking to us all the time. They're building this incredible, deep connection with every single quiet action.
So, what's the big takeaway here? It's that your dog's love is written in these quiet, consistent actions, not just in licks and wags. Trust is shown when they're at their most vulnerable. Protection is their way of showing loyalty. And true devotion, well, that means you're their whole world. The best thing you can do? Just start looking for these compliments. I promise, once you start, you'll see them everywhere.
So now I have to ask you, which of these compliments does your dog give you the most? Are they a professional bathroom escort, a doorway guard? Do they give you that gentle paw touch? Tell us your story in the comments below. I absolutely love reading about your amazing dogs. And hey, if you loved cracking the code of doggy compliments, make sure you subscribe to Canine Dog Talk. We've got so many more secrets to unlock and stories to share about our incredible four-legged friends. Thanks so much for watching.